Well, October is Respect Life Month, a time when the Catholic Church focuses on protecting all human life, from conception to natural death. Our final story this week focuses on the very painful issue of miscarriage. There's a new program being held at St. John the Evangelist Church in Agawam, helping couples who've lost a child to miscarriage or stillbirth. It's called Zelie's Hope Ministry. Carolee McGrath has more.
On a recent Sunday at St. John the Evangelist Parish in Agawam, Jennifer McManus and Tasha Marinac handed out literature about a new ministry, Zelie's Hope Ministry, for parents who have lost children to miscarriage or stillbirth. Special intentions were offered during Mass for parents and children. Both Jennifer and Tasha understand all too well the pain of miscarriage. Jennifer and her husband have 5 children.
I have a personal connection in the sense that I've had several losses. And I guess there's a few of us who just feel like there's not a lot of outreach and not a lot of help. I'm in a group of Bible study moms, I'm a homeschooler, so I have this community of a rich Catholic sisterhood, I guess, that I don't know that everybody has that. And so trying to just reach out to those people who maybe don't have that.
St. Zelie Martin was the mother of St. Therese of Lisieux. She and her husband, St. Louis Martin, had 9 children, but lost 4 of them at a young age.
But she said that they would be with her in heaven someday, right? So because we know she's rather a modern saint, right? So we know a little bit more about her, and she was a married saint, she had children. So Zelie's Hope wants to give other parents hope for heaven someday, right, with their children lost.
Tasha and her husband Leo, who shared their witness recently at Faith on Fire, have been married for 2 years and lost a child to miscarriage.
At first, I didn't know how to cope with it, but there was different things in the Catholic faith that we could do. So we had our child's name in the Shrine of Divine Mercy. So they have a Holy Innocents shrine that we have dedicated there, a plaque with their name.
For all the parents out there who have lost any children due to miscarriage or stillbirth, we too have our loss, and we know the pain and the suffering that they go through, and we just want to give them hope by saying, like, hey, look, your children are now saints in heaven.
Another helpful resource is this book, Our Baby is a Saint in Heaven. It was written by Jane Seaver, who wrote it for siblings who also grieve when a couple miscarries.
Because I know I had trouble finding something when we lost a child 30 years ago.
Jane and Jack Seaver have 6 children. Jane miscarried and also lost a baby soon after birth.
That one was particularly hard for my son, was 3, and he was waiting for that baby, and it's hard when they don't come home and they're waiting for it. And he was very young, but that affected him very deeply.
Jane says the idea for the book came one day when she was praying.
Then it all came to me in adoration. It just poured out of me, and I just wrote it down, and I got home and my granddaughter said she wanted to draw pictures to go with it. So she illustrated it, and she's 8 years old at the time, and so it all came together very quickly.
The book is available on Amazon and was one of the many resources available to people after Mass. The ministry has already attracted a lot of attention on social media, as many couples expressed a need for support.
Our faith helped us safely mourn instead of going away from God. We wrapped ourselves within the love and grace of God.
And Tasha says God is holding their children in the palm of his hands. In Agawam, I'm Carolee McGrath.
And for more information on Zelie's Hope, call the parish office at St. John the Evangelist at 413-786-8105.